Hey, everybody, welcome to the Friday Share Den podcast. It is episode 88. And we are rolling and just, man, I don't know about you, but I am thankful for Friday. How about you over there, Sharon?
Yeah.
It's the Share Den podcast.
Always good for a Friday.
It's what?
Always good on Friday.
I'm just glad it's the weekend and sleeping. Although I got a busy weekend, I'm going out to see AJ at St. Mary's Meats. He's got his I think it's his 4th annual customer appreciation day, and he's giving away a bunch of stuff. And so going out there Saturday and hopefully Cedar Creek with family. Let's just leave it at that. And all of that. All right. Topic slide. Here's what we're talking about today. How do you unwind from a busy day? How do you unwind from a busy day? Go ahead and put your comments up in the comment section and we'll read them throughout the Share Den podcast. Hello, Holly. Hello, Nurse Terry. Good to see you.
Holly, we need your shirt pick. Missy, don't think I forgot about that.
Okay. And we sent another one out too this week, right? Or you did. You sent
Judy.
another one out
Yes,
to
Judy.
Judy.
You should be getting it today, I'm thinking.
Yeah, so when you get your cool shirts, take a pic, send it to us.
Yeah.
All right, you got a one-off. What is it?
I do. So, when you adopted Shem back in Louisiana.
Can I correct that? That would be we.
Well, no.
I didn't adopt him because he lived with all of us, and he became Josh's cat. Oh, there it is. But anyway.
So you would interview the Humane Society.
I did.
And we had put down Padron, so we had faith. I don't want to get sidetracked here about the real story, but they brought in a cat at your request, and it was Leonard, and you brought him home. Anyway, that's not the whole point of the story.
Well, the point is I actually brought the issue to the family and said, do we want another cat? Do we want this one? And it was agreed to get him. So anyways, I was the catalyst, but he became Josh's cat, and now he's your cat because he thinks you're his mom.
So we went from him being Josh's to Olivia's, because when Josh moved out, then Olivia was still living at home and he became hers. And then now he is mine. And this is me literally waking up in bed this morning. This is what I wake up to.
Every day, people.
Every night, every day. And that's his little pillow. Okay. But anyways, so I found this article that people that talk to pets, it's a sign of higher intelligence for the person. Talking to a pet helps the pet understand more about human communication. It's an article that was reported back in Science that those who talk to their furry friends are more intelligent and much more creative than their seemingly more rational and tighter-lipped peers. Like children who find companionship in imaginary friends, this behavior strengthens the qualities of loyalty and friendship between humans and their pets. And while others may be quick to label this type of communication as childish, at the recent findings report, it's not such a bad thing. It's a natural byproduct of the tendency that makes humans uniquely smart on this planet. Talking to your pet has even been associated with a greater capacity for compassion.
Okay.
Speaking to animals the same way you would a friend also helps them recognize and follow common phrases, gestures, and emotions. And, I think about that because we've had discussions before with friends who aren't cat people.
Right.
And they just,
cat
schmat, but our cats will come when they're called by their name because we treat them like dogs.
Yeah, we do.
So I'm beginning to think maybe we treat them a little bit too much like people. I mean, there are so many pictures I have of Shem with all of us.
Oh, I know. And I'll tell you, I'm actually sharing our podcast right now on my Facebook page as Sharon's telling the story to encourage all of you to do the same. Don't most people talk to their pets? I mean, how can you not talk to your pets?
Because some people just treat them like a thing, and they actually, the article finishes with, we often name objects like cars, instruments, boats, cameras, and things that we consider things. But people sometimes tend to treat their pets like a thing. And I mean, come on, people leave them chained up outside in a little 10 by 10 fence with no food, no water, freezing to death.
All right, I'm going to be judgmental. If you do stuff like that, or if you don't talk to your pets, don't get them. Don't get pets.
I mean, I'm beginning to think I'm an emotional support person for Shem, as opposed to him being the emotional support pet.
Yeah. Well, unless he's irritating you and you're pushing him away from you.
I sent that to Olivia this morning. She goes, "What do you think he wants?" I said, "He wants my pillow." He wants me up.
So isn't that the travel pillow that I have? The My Pillow. Yeah. It's a My Pillow travel pillow.
Yeah.
And so Sharon put a pillowcase on it, and that's where Shem sleeps, right between us every night. It's so goofy.
He knows.
I know.
I know.
He does.
But then he does the army crawl to get up by my pillow. And I know. No, not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
So look at Judy is saying, Miss Frankie, my mini Aussie Doodle is actually quite chatty. That's so funny.
Yeah, but are you chatty with your mini doodle? My dog and I always had philosophical differences. Of course, Lodo Joe. Of course you did.
I talk to my dog Sophie every day. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's like yesterday when I got back from, I had a crazy day because I had the remote at York, and then I had to fill in for Brad Crown Realtor Man, retired, in his golf league with Doug. Shout out to Doug. Love playing with you. And then I had to take the equipment back to the station. Then when I get home, I am exhausted and sweaty and hungry. And I walk in and Dash is sitting right in the corner of the bed looking at me. And I look at him. I'm like, what? And he goes, Rew. I'm like, okay, what are you saying? Welcome home?
He missed you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does.
He missed you.
The only reason Dash wants my attention is because he wants me to scratch his back. Okay. He's using me. Anyway. All right. There you go.
Hey, look, we're on X today.
Nice.
Shout out to all the X people.
Aren't we always on X?
No, because the last few, something, I don't know.
Okay. There's a new Sheetz gas station coming to Toledo.
Wait a minute. Did you know that there's actually one on
right across the street from Yark? I went by it yesterday.
No, McCord, and is it Brent?
There is one
Sylvania.
There's one on Door Street.
What am I thinking? Where was I?
I think there is one in Sylvania. I'm talking about another gas station coming to Toledo.
Okay. No, I know, but I remember when we did the hot dog thing and we went out to the one on Door Street.
And it wasn't bad.
Now, wait a minute. But what I'm saying is there's one closer to us than the Door Street. Maybe it just opened. It's at Sylvania and McCord. Holland.
Okay.
McCord.
Yeah, that's probably closer. Anyway, Toledo's getting another one. If it all goes through, a representative for Sheetz. First off, I like Sheetz. And if there's not a Love's, actually, I'm starting to favor Sheetz over Love's whenever we're traveling. But I'm not going to go to Sheetz to get my gas because I'm a Costco dude. So I'm going to Costco. And I'll drive by this Sheetz if it becomes real, if it actually happens. So a rep from Sheetz went in front of the Toledo City Plan Commission to approve a special use permit for their gas station and convenience store, 5765 Secor Road, the former Rite Aid. So it's a Lexus and Secor.
Yeah.
Which is crazy busy.
But an eyesore right now.
Anyway, well, the good news is if it does come in, the Rite Aid will be gone. And, Sheetz, they're a fine outfit. I mean, they do a really good job. They'll make that corner look really, really good. Mm-hmm. And they're going to have 2 access drives, one from Alexis, one from Secor, not just gas. It says it's a convenience store and a restaurant. Okay, would you be impressed? Because a lot of times we're like, all right, what are we going to do for date night? Where do you want to go to dinner? Hey, I know. Let's go to Sheetz. No.
I mean, I've heard that they do have good food.
They do have good food.
I would have to try it out before I poo-poo it.
I guess. I hear their breakfast items are really good, but whatever. The gas station is in the west. Okay, whatever. We know where it is. The planning, 50. Okay, they want to put in 50 parking spots, 38 marked spaces, and 12 gas pump spaces.
I mean,
that's a lot of space.
I know that's a big corner.
I don't know if it's that big. You got Monette's right there. On the other side, you got the apartments.
Yeah, but
the Abbey Run apartments on the other side.
They have quite a big parking lot in that Rite Aid, and then they have the building, and then they have the drive-through around it.
Right.
So if they centered the building a little bit, and then
I still don't think there's going to be enough room there. I really don't, because there's just not. I went up on Google Maps and looked at it through the satellite, and I just kept thinking, okay, there's not enough room. It's going to have to be scaled down a little bit. I
just cannot envision when that whole intersection is crazy anyway.
Right.
And you're like when Olivia worked at Handles and trying to make a left turn out of the Handles, and the traffic is coming, and then you got the turning, and now you got that Dollar General, and you got apartments, and you got Monette's, like you said, and then a side road right there. There's just a lot of moving. It's like Monroe Street.
Right.
You're taking your life in your hands if you're crossing out Monroe Street.
Yeah.
Without the traffic light.
It's going to turn that corner into Monroe and Secor. Which is not good.
Wait a minute. Isn't there a bigger store down there at Monroe and Secor that just closed? Wasn't that a Rite Aid?
Farm. The old farm.
Yeah.
Rite Aid.
That has more.
Got more room there. Maybe they should move it there.
There's a gas station at that corner already.
Kroger. Yeah, that's why it's not going to go there. You know why?
No, there's one in front of Kroger on the very corner.
Shell.
Is it Shell?
Walgreens, Shell, nothing, Kroger, gas.
So,
but it would be behind the
gas
Kroger.
At Secor and Alexis, though.
No, but you got the one next to the old bike shop.
QT.
No, I always want to say QT, but I don't think that's not what it's called.
Oh, Circle K.
Circle K. They're out of business. Anyway, so the planning commission says, hey, we don't want you to be 24 hours. And they're like, well, all our stores are open 24 hours a day and 365. So, by the way, it won't go in the old farm because Kroger's playing the game with the city of Toledo. And these guys are going to have to play the game with the city of Toledo. Then they'll get their 24-hour permit.
Oh, my gosh.
Just saying. Yeah, that's what it is.
County, come on, do better.
No, it's the city of Toledo. They're not dealing with the county.
Yeah,
they're dealing with Toledo. Here's my concern. Okay, first off, that is already a crazy intersection. This is going to make it 10 times worse.
Right.
And not that, I know anybody who lives in the Abbey Run apartments, but think about that. 24 hours a day, their lights are going to be on.
What does that mean? Don't you sleep with your curtains closed?
Well, most people do, but unless you have blackout curtains. And what about the noise? That's going to be right where everybody gets gas.
Well, maybe they'll like to walk
People
over
talking.
and get snacks.
Well, that is a convenience of it. That is true. They got a convenience. They can do that now at Walgreens, but you got to go across the street.
Right.
But it's easier because there's that one party store down by Whiskey and the Wolf where now they would have to go. But now they can go to this. I just don't think there's enough room. Whatever. Will I go there if it happens? Probably. And if but I'm not going to get my gas.
I say Chick-fil-A
because I'm a Costco guy.
Chick-fil-A,
yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
That ain't happening. So anyway, we'll have to keep an eye on that. See what happens with the new sheets. They say they'll break ground within 9 months. So next week they got another vote on it, and then City Council will vote on it. And my guess is it's going to pass, and it'll be going in there. So we'll see.
Getting back to our pets.
Yep.
People that talk to their pets are more intelligent. Julian is saying their dog Dora knew Spanish.
Okay, Julian. The heat is getting to you, Mr. Mailman.
I want to know what your dog Dora said in Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are animals that will do sign language.
They understand it. They're not giving you sign language. They understand it. You can teach them. Yeah.
I've seen a cat go eat.
Yeah.
Shem sits there and goes.
No, Shem has not done that. If Shem was doing sign language, we'd have him up on TikTok and he'd be huge and we'd be making money off him. And instead, he's just
living his best life of the last few years in the catio.
And draining us financially with his insulin and his special food. but he's worth it because he's a sweet boy. There he is.
He's such a brat. Okay.
All right. Today, and this is a perfect discussion for today. We're going to talk about how do you unwind from a long, busy day. It's also National Relaxation Day. A study found that 42% of your total day should be towards rest and relaxation. 42% of your day. So just over 10 hours per day. Obviously, that includes your sleep.
Yeah.
So if you get 8 hours, at least you try to. I got a little over 8 last night. Yes. That leaves 2 hours for rest and relaxation throughout the day. Like talking with friends or your partner, exercising, eating. Your body and mind need at least that much time to help you recharge to avoid burnout. If you think you were deficient in relaxation this week, they suggest try to spend a few extra hours relaxing on the weekend.
I mean, I tend to think that that's almost gone to the wayside.
What?
Unless
Relaxing?
people are on vacation. Yeah. I think it's busy has become an identity, like busy, busy, busy. I'm so busy.
The other night, and this is one of mine for unwinding, I'll just start it. Sitting out on our catio.
Yeah.
Our screened-in porch with you, me, and Josh. That was a wonderful, I don't know, what did we spend, over an hour out there?
Yep.
That was awesome.
I know.
Just sitting out there chilling, asking about each other's day.
Yep.
Had a little stogie going. It was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's one of them.
Well, let's welcome and thank John,
our sponsor,
for sponsoring again
every Friday.
Yeah.
John, I want you on next Friday, by the way. We'll talk about it. Here we go. Thank you, Johnny Castillo, our longest running sponsor, You the Man. He's on for the rest of the year. So next Friday, we'll do a little interview with John.
Yeah.
And I already have some questions for him. So,
okay, trivia.
Forgot trivia. My bad. What city sports teams all share the same colors in the USA? What city sports teams all share the same colors?
Who's got a guess out there without looking? So what cities' professional sports teams all have the same colors?
So it's plural. There's more than one
Every
city.
team.
I know, but
no,
it's
it's one city, but it's all of their teams share the same
colors?
Yep.
I mean, Detroit has blue in 3 of them, but then you have the Red Wings, which is red, so it's not Detroit.
DC and Cinco. Oh, Cincy.
I don't know.
All right. So you and Holly are guessing.
All right. Holly says DC and Cincy.
Right. Pittsburgh people.
Oh my gosh, that's my freaking team too. My football team, Steelers.
So
I knew that at one time, by the way, but now your brain.
Of all the North American cities with multiple major sports teams, Pittsburgh is the only one where each of the teams share the same primary color scheme. The Pirates, Steelers, Penguins all wear standard black and gold home and away uniforms, although exceptions are made for an occasional alternate uniform. The choice was inspired by the colors of Pittsburgh's official seal.
Cool.
Brilliant. So the trend began with a defunct NHL team known as Pittsburgh Pirates. And then in 1933, the Steelers, also known as the Pirates at the same time, adopted the black and gold color scheme during their inaugural season and has kept it ever since. In 1948, the Pirates of Major League Baseball previously wore red, white, and blue, switched to black and gold as well. And then the Penguins joined the NHL in 1967. They actually started off wearing powder blue. But in 1980, they went all in on the black and gold.
There you go. Holly,
So-
I'm like you. She said, I should have known that.
Oh, Eric.
I know I knew it at one
Pittsburgh,
point. Super Coach.
LA.
You the man, Super Coach.
Yep. So there you go.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There you go. Now it's topic time. How do you unwind from a busy day? What do you do?
My ways have changed as I've gotten older, and
Okay.
it depends on the job I was doing at the time, because like we talked about, you have been in radio your entire life, and I have really jumped around like a lot.
Jump around.
So,
Okay. So what do you do to unwind when you've had a busy day? And when I equate busy
thank you,
day,
Holly.
I think a stressful day.
Well, I mean, when I staged, it was a busy day, like constant physical
Moving.
movement,
Mhm.
mental, like, doing this, whatever. And then the physical. Yeah. So I don't know if it was stressful, but it was just a lot packed in a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, back in that day, I came home and laid on the couch and played Candy Crush.
Yeah.
So, but not anymore.
For me, it's at this age, a walk. I like to walk, get the heart up. I like going over to the pond. That is pretty sweet. And then dinner out with you, and then hanging out in the catio. Oh, there's the pond. Isn't that awesome? See, that just relaxes me.
Look at that little boat. I took a picture right there with a boat in the sun. See it?
That is awesome.
It's a father and a son fishing.
I've never seen anybody out in a boat there.
Yep.
See boats all over there, but never see anybody out in them.
Yep.
As soon as we get our swimmy things back, that's where I'm going.
Well, when I was single,
Yeah.
after work, I would tend to go out with coworkers, have a couple drinks,
Right.
have a bar dinner, whatever, and go out or just go home then and take care of my dog, talk to it like it's human.
Yep. A nap sometimes. Sometimes you just lay down because you're so tired to nap. Or I like golfing. Golf relaxes me. So after a long day, I like to play golf. Watch sports on TV. Tigers won last night. Woohoo! 11 innings. Nice work.
11 innings?
Yep.
Did you say 11?
11 because it was 3-3 and
Whew.
went into extras. Well, Tigers are down 3-0. And Tarek Skubal, their best pitcher, was pitching. And anyway.
Yeah.
But when I'm really wound up and stressed, wound up to unwind, true rest float spa, baby. There is nothing better. Go there, lay there for an hour in the Epsom salts. Oh, it's awesome.
You haven't done that for a while.
Well, it's because I had a vacation in there, So, but I'm due. So I'll be reaching out to them
Well, you've
soon.
had a couple.
Okay. Look, I am blessed.
No, I'm just saying. Someone says wash face in cold water,
Okay.
take a power nap,
Power nap.
close your eyes for 5 minutes with deep breathing, or call your mom
Your mom.
for relaxation, which I loved.
Okay. People, are you putting yours? How do you unwind? Put them in the comments, please.
I'm too cranky to get stressed. I simply refuse.
That's funny, Tommy.
Holly, to relax, I read, sit by the pool, or walk my golden girl, Harper.
Okay.
And I thought I saw one. Walk in the park. The Lord walks with me. He hears all my anxieties, and I pray to him.
Nice.
Yep. So there you go.
When I was younger, it was always out for a run. Whenever I had a busy day, I'd go out and run 4 or 6 miles. Just totally, you can feel the stress come off you. Just getting sweat and heart going, all of that, which is why now I love getting my walks in because it helps me relax. Of course, I haven't done it the last 2 days because I've been so busy. That would do the trick. And then usually meet friends out for dinner or drinks or clubbing or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize I had that still on there. Yeah, I would walk Cody a lot when I would get home. But I mean, not necessarily for me, but just because he had been in the house all day. or, his doggy door or whatever.
Right.
A lot of people that I know of love to unwind every night with a hot soaking bath.
Yeah.
So hot bath or shower, read a book, watch a movie,
Yeah.
I love to read. I was reading last night when you were watching the Tigers.
I like this one. On the drive home, I listen to podcasts that are unrelated to work. So you could actually use the podcast as a stress-free unwind.
Yeah.
Read, go on walks, play video games, something I enjoy doing. Somebody else said to unwind, they sing karaoke. Got your own portable karaoke machine? I
That's
do one
so
of all
funny.
these things depending on time and situation. Play with kids, relax, lie down on my bed, keep my eyes closed for at least 10 minutes, or I watch funny videos. Some that I have saved.
Someone said watch a musical and sing along with it.
Yeah.
But
music also helps me too.
I don't know why, for me at this point in my life, that is just being around water just makes all stress roll off. There's my the road is narrow.
The trail.
But there's just something about being up at a lake, being at the ocean, being at the pond. It rolls off me even more so than having a cocktail. Because although there are some times where I go out with my girlfriends this was kind of when I was staging probably too. And there's one friend in particular, and we would sit down, order a drink, order our dinner, and we'd each take a drink and we'd be like, and just like take that moment.
Yeah.
Take that moment in.
Yeah. I like this one. I work from home, so my wind down starts when I close my laptop, tidy up my work day, so it's better for me tomorrow. I change into exercise clothes immediately, set my Apple Watch to yoga or another activity, and I do that for 30 minutes. That's good.
Yeah.
And sometimes after a long day, somebody else writes, I just lay on the floor in a baby pose to help calm down my nervous system. I'm assuming that's the fetal position.
Like a fetal. Well, that's a yoga stretch too. I do that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not in the corner like you're in a fetal position. You're actually laying on your back and you bring up your knees to your chest and you completely wrap your arms around like I do that.
Oh yeah.
Before I start doing the rocking.
You got to be careful of that rocking. Things can happen when you're rocking.
Someone said take a cup of coffee, something tasty, sit in the garden with my dog. Someone said gardening. That would have been my sister Mary. She loved to garden.
Yeah, a lot of people love gardening.
I know. I wish
I'm not a gardener.
I wish I did.
I like to eat the stuff that you grow. Matter of fact, I want to get some sweet corn. I've got this hankering for sweet corn. So if you see a sweet corn stand, isn't there one over on Memorial Highway in Ottawa Lake?
Probably.
I know there is.
I relaxed by going to the pool here in Florida. We just got back. So
but it's
he's
so blessed and hot
and relaxed.
I got a buddy of mine, Jimmy Shock, shout out. He says he's in Florida. He's on the Atlantic side. He says that it's so hot, it's not even refreshing to get in the pool because the water's so hot. Because it doesn't cool you down because the water's so hot.
It's in a pool. He's in a pool, not the ocean.
Yes. Community pool where he's got in a place, whatever. And they have a big pool.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem with Florida this time of the year. Now, January. Yeah. November, December. Nice. Mm-hmm. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, how should I unwind after a long and stressful day? And here's what it said. Take a warm shower or bath. Bonus points for calming scents like lavender or eucalyptus.
So I bought these scent things that hang in a net in the shower.
Okay.
They were kind of expensive in my opinion.
Okay.
One's lavender, one's like
I've seen them.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I will never buy them again. What a waste of money because
you don't smell them.
Did you ever smell the one hanging in the shower?
I thought it was some
I know. It looks
loofah
like I know.
I didn't even know what it was.
No. Don't waste your money on those people.
Chat GPT says then I should do gentle stretching, yoga, or a short walk outside to get my blood flowing and loosen my tight muscles. Practice 5 to 10 minute guided meditation or deep breathing. Even if it's simple, inhaling for 4 seconds, exhaling for 6, it'll calm your nervous system. I'm doing more of that. I did that yesterday in the golf course and it really helped me. Journal a quick brain dump. Write down the day's worries so your mind isn't looping them. Oh, that's good. Watch a comfort show or a light comedy, no intense cliffhangers. That'll keep you wired. Listen to music or a podcast. Something you enjoy, nothing work-related. Sip a warm, caffeine-free drink like chamomile, like tea.
Yeah.
Eat something comforting but light if you're hungry. Eat something comforting but light if you're hungry. Heavy late night meals can mess with your rest. So this must be near bedtime. Dim all the lights and put away bright screens about an hour before bed. Light a candle or use a diffuser with calming essential oils. In short, hot shower, comfy clothes, soft lighting, calming drink, 15 minutes of slow breathing or reading something light. The combination almost always signals your brain it's safe to relax. So ChatGPT is suggesting that our brain thinks for itself.
Well, there are people that lay in bed and their brains don't shut off. So how do you explain that?
Well, usually that's because of what you put in your body.
As far as what?
Caffeine, sugar, processed food, alcohol, all of that.
You don't think that
But the brain doesn't have a mind of its own. The brain is the brain. By saying that when you do this, well, no, I guess when you do certain things, your brain will respond to what your body's doing. Yeah. Okay. Like when I'm at true rest and I'm floating and my whole body is relaxing, the brain just slows down and calms down and just, it's awesome. I don't know. Sorry. I got on a little tangent there. All right. You got any more?
My brain.
Diamond Danny, what's up, dude?
My
brain is dysfunctional.
I got, what does his shirt say? Oh, never mind. Okay. Rick is saying, I like to go out to my shed, turn on the stereo and start hammering and sawing on something.
You go out to your shed. Isn't that your wife's? Isn't it her she shed? No, I'm kidding.
Well, is he a numbers guy? What does Rick do?
Yeah, he's an architect.
Yeah, so he probably wants to come home and get some, I mean, if you're sitting at a job where you're kind of like home all day, maybe that's your way of relaxing.
Works at home. So anyway, Diamond Danny says he loves us.
So one thing that someone said, and it actually brought back memory for me when I worked at the zoo and I lived in Maumee. A lot of times I would come down home, the Anthony Wayne Trail, which, 3 lanes of traffic, but there were days, and even when I worked downtown at City Fest, and I would take Broadway down to River Road the entire way home because it was hardly anyone on, it was more enjoyable, and someone said, take the long way home on new roads to kind of relax and not get caught up in the traffic.
RELAX.
Plus, River Road was a much better
much
scenery.
better view. Oh, absolutely. Some of the houses there.
The houses I dreamed about I would never have.
Go by the Toledo Country Club. Going, I'd like to be out there playing.
Yep. Someone said hanging by the pool and floating. Or maybe I said that. Someone said they'd like to go to the zoo and take pictures of tigers as their way of relaxing after a long day of their work. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is anybody going to St. George's Festival tonight over on Woodley? I'm interviewing them today, and it's been years. I don't think we've been since we came back.
No, we were. Isn't that the one? We've been there. We've been there.
Since we've been back.
Yeah.
Because the food is so good. I don't know. It used to be a huge deal. And Madison Avenue is playing tonight, which is an awesome local band. One of the best. Their horn sections. Oh, So good. But the thing is, it's hot out. And there's going to be a ton of people there. But I don't know. I want to go, but do I have the energy? It's a commitment. So I don't know. That's all I got on that. Anything else?
Lay down in bed with headphones and listen to easy music or nature sounds.
Okay.
Only one person in all the internet stuff I looked up said, go work out.
Really?
There's only one person that said that.
See, when I would have stress days, I remember when I was going through some real issues, the first marriage, that's what I would do. I would just run. As hard as I could, as fast as I could, till I felt better. That was it for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And now you're paying for it.
Yep. And that's why now surgery November 3rd on my other knee.
Make a delicious meal. I am not one that likes to cook to relax. I like to cook to have a good meal.
You like to go out.
I like a good meal. I like to eat.
Preferably out.
Well,
nothing wrong with that.
I made a nice steak dinner last night.
I wasn't here.
I made chicken casserole last week.
That was awesome. I'd like to request for that once a month or more. Although I only had one.
What night a week are you cooking? We all got to take one night.
Well, I can take any night that, we're going to be together. How about this? I'll keep working in radio and I'll pay for us to go out once a week. Yeah. Because 3 meals a week, because when you make a meal, it's going to last another day.
Well, the chicken casserole
lasted 3 days.
And that was for 3 of us.
So, it'd be really hard for you, me, and Josh to each pick a day to cook every week. So I'll make money and then we'll enjoy those benefits by being able to go out. I like my stir fry, but not everybody does. So.
Well, I do if it's not with fish. How about a short nap? I am all about.
Oh, I know.
15 minutes to the minute.
Yep. She texts me, I'm laying down. I'm like, that's code. Don't say anything.
It's like, because if I sleep longer than that,
yeah,
then I'm groggy. But it's like a cup of coffee. It's better. It's actually better than a cup of coffee. Put your feet up, have a drink, read or watch sports and events, listen to music or watch a musical and sing along.
All those. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I don't know about the musical part, but listening to music, watching sports.
That would be for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little League World Series this weekend. Look forward to peeping that out. BMW golf tournament, Tigers, of course, Lions. We got stuff, man.
Why do you think Detroit doesn't have all the same color in their teams?
Pittsburgh's the only one anywhere. So that just tells you how unique it is.
I want to see
because each team has their own identity, their own colors.
What is the Detroit? I want to see what the color of Detroit, the city of Detroit seal is.
Oh, I have no idea. Don't know. All right, let's wind this puppy up. Let's land this plane. What do we got? We got a funny video, or do we know what's on Monday?
It's red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
Why the Lions should maybe think about doing that?
No. Honolulu blue and silver. No.
Honolulu blue?
Honolulu blue.
What does that have to do with Detroit?
That's their color. It doesn't matter. It's their color. Restore the roar. It's been restored. Matter of fact. Don't be messing with the Lions colors.
Okay.
All right. Funny video time.
Yes,
what you got?
And Monday topic. Here's what we're talking about on Monday, people.
What red flag hides in plain sight at most jobs? Ooh, interesting. All right.
You want to give an example or shall I?
No, we'll wait till Monday.
Well, but to give people an idea of what exactly that means. I have a great one.
Okay, you do it then. Because I was just flat out lied to, in New Orleans. It was like, are you kidding me? They told me one thing, I take the job, I sign the contract, and they're like, hey, Yeah, we promised you a partner, but it's not in the budget. But I said I wouldn't take the job without a sidekick. Yeah, we know. How about the newsman? Yeah, that went well. So after moving our family all the way down to New Orleans, and there was nothing I could do because they lied to me.
But you stuck it out for 3 years.
I did, and it was good.
Here's another example too. Companies that do not hire from within, but always bring somebody from the outside. Just gonna leave that there.
Yeah. So we'll have some fun discussion with that. All right, video time.
You want to see it again?
Well, yeah, because I was messing with the
I know.
volume.
Okay.
Because we didn't
There's really
pre-check
no
it.
volume except for the pivot at the end.
Pivot.
That's what they're saying. Pivot.
Hit it again.
Because Josh and I were trying to figure out what this dude is doing. Was he trying to hold himself up while the boat went under and then he was going to drop down?
Or maybe he was drunk. Standing up. Are you sure she's saying pivot or Kevin? Kevin.
I don't know.
like a Friends episode. Pivot.
That's what I thought.
My guess is he was trying to be funny, and he was gonna think that he was a superhero.
Yeah, he's gonna pull
himself up on the bridge, and then they'd come back and get him.
Or just hold himself up so the boat would kind of go underneath it. I mean, that
boat was cooking.
ton of strength.
That boat was cooking. People are so stupid. Anyway, share the podcast. We appreciate that when you do. It helps us. Johnny Castillo.
Thank you, Johnny.
When you die, make sure you got everything in order. Johnny Castillo is the man. Castillo Funeral Home. And have a blessed weekend.
See you on Monday.